Hello crafters. I am finally going to make a December daily, and I'm going to do the cover today, and I thought I might as well videotape it since I'm finally doing it. I've been wanting to do this for years. The first thing I did, I had this book that I got at Dollar Tree for like $1. It's about a little bit more than an inch wide. I did take the pages out, which I will use later for other crafting projects. So I have my cover here, and I made a little mark with my fabric chalk because I plan on, after I put the fabric on, I'm going to put this little ring on so that I can do a tassel. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have my fabric here. I chose this beautiful poinsettia fabric, and I did mark the top already, and I folded in the sides. So I think it's going to look beautiful after I glue everything down. The glue I'm using today is called Fabrifix. It's great when you're adhering fabric to anything, cardboard, whatever. I'm going to put a link to this in my description below so that you guys know exactly what kind I used. But this works great. I've done other journals with it. It works great. So the first thing I'm going to do before I apply the Fabrifix is use my book guide. And this will tell me exactly where to trim my corners. Just use my fabric chalk here. I've done trimming like this without the book guide before, but I never quite get it right. So I went ahead and spent the money and got one of these. They're only about $8. If you do a lot of journal making, I like to make junk journals, and this is my first December daily, so I went ahead and bought it. So after I mark all of the corners, oops, don't want to move it, exactly where to cut, I'm going to cut the fabric. Got my fabric scissors here. From Joann's. We don't have any more Joann's. I'm so sad. R.I.P. Joann's. We loved you while you were here. Okay. So I'm just going to cut each little corner piece right along the fabric chalk line. This is my first December daily. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do these forever. The person who inspires me the most is Paper Terrace. Her name is Jessica. Her channel's name is Paper Terrace. She's made them some of the most beautiful December dailies I've ever seen. And I've been wanting to do one forever. So this is finally it. I'm doing it this year. And I'm just going to record each step while I do it. Okay, so all of my pieces are cut off. I'm gonna make sure I got my T on there. Do another closure here real quick. Okay. So Fabrifix, it dries pretty quickly, so you do have to move pretty fast. I've learned over the years to just cover the whole book as fast as possible. Fabrifix is expensive, but it does last for a long time. I've had this bottle forever. I probably should have already flipped it over so it'd be ready to go. There we go. I can't believe it's tomorrow's Veterans Day already. This year went by so fast. I just blinked and I missed it. Yeah, there's some really great hardcover books at the Dollar Tree sometimes. If you look, I like to grab them because it's so much easier. I know how to make a cover out of chipboard, but honestly, this saves you so much time. And you can always use the book pages for so many other craft projects. So it's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. And I just get the cover pre-made if I can. And this is perfect for a December daily because you only need it for 31 days. So it's not like I have to put a ton of signatures in here. I probably will just do 2 really nice signatures and divide those pages in half and make sure I have a little extra for any sentimental things I want to add in there. But yeah, I wish I did a December daily every year my daughter was born. Since she was born, she's 12 now, so there's like 11 years. All those Decembers I didn't make one of these. I'm kind of sad. But, you know, this year is our year, and I know we're going to make the most of it. I might do like a short video each day when we make our little entry, just to let, you know, keep a little track of what we're writing in here. Want to make a little heirloom to pass on to the next generation, hopefully. All right, so I'm going to just put this cap on, and this looks pretty well spread, I think. I don't even know if I'm going to need this. Let's see. It's the only thing about making these, you got to do it so fast. Let me grab my spatula. Grab my spatula so that I can just make sure the glue's nice and spread around. I thought I would maybe use the chopsticks, but I think the spatula works better. I really like to use patterns that you can use either way. It saves a lot of time and worry that way. Let's see. I'm going to do the tops first and then the sides. Okay, Fabrifix, here we go. Put my fabric scissors over here. I don't want them to get glue on them. They're so expensive. I really want to learn how to sew with junk journals as well. Jessica of Paper Terrace, she has the most beautiful sewn junk journals made out of, you know, she does fabric covers. Oh my goodness, I really would love to be able to do that. I want to learn how to do that. Go. Top one. Yeah, the cover doesn't take long. It's the signatures and all the fun stuff you want to put inside. You know, there's a lot of things, special little pockets and stuff you can create for your December daily. That usually, oh, sorry, that's my hair. That usually takes the most time. I've already been working on a few pages for the signature, so I'm excited about that as well. Okay, so I just got the Fabrifix, you know, spread around. The book guide helps so much in terms of not cutting too much or too little off the corners. I highly recommend if you like to make journals. It's worth it. You'll get a lot of use out of this tool. Okay, so here's this. Looks like I might have a tiny bit of an overlay there, but that's okay. I'll just snip that with my little scissors. Everything else looks good, but that little piece, that one's good. Oh yeah, I can already see that that's gonna be, cut this real fast here. Yeah, I think when I took the cover off to put the glue on. I might have moved it a tiny bit from my marks, but that's okay. I always leave a bunch of extra fabric just in case I make a boo-boo like that. I have a little tinier pair of scissors. I can cut these little pieces off too. I might use little corner covers, so it probably won't even matter. We'll see. Okay, my last step. I absolutely love how this turned out. I just want to put this Tim Holtz ring brad on there so that I can add a tassel and make it super pretty. So this is the top. I made my little dot. I'm going to have to use my big crocodile to get to this. I have it on the smaller hole to get all the way inside here. Hopefully this lines up okay. Let's see. Does it line up on camera? Let's see. It's this smaller one, yeah. Okay, I got it right over it, right over it. There we go. Down, and I'm just gonna add this in now. Might need to trim this little piece of fabric off first. These are super tiny, but they're perfect for a smaller journal like this. And they look very pretty when they're on. Everything Tim Holtz does is awesome. I don't think I've ever bought anything of his that I didn't like. I just use my bone folder to spread these and then put them down. Okay, step one is finished. I got my fabric on the cover, jump ring in there, and my next video I'll be working on the inside cover and the signatures. But yeah, so far so good. My first December daily is coming along nicely. Thank you for watching.